Welcome to the Health Mamas, where I help you get healthy and fit throughout pregnancy and beyond. Mobility is great for everyone, but it's especially important during pregnancy and postpartum. It can help to relieve tension and pain. This is a mobility video that is safe for both pregnancy and postpartum. All you need is an exercise mat. Let's dive in. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to jump right in. So go ahead and get on your mat, and we're going to start in a cross-leg position. We're just going to start with simple neck rolling just to loosen up a little bit some of that tension that we may have. So I want you to go ahead and rotate to the right. I want a nice good pace. I don't want you to rush through it, okay? So go ahead and roll in all directions. So go back to the side, drop the chin to the chest, and back to the other side. Good. Let's roll a couple more times. Make sure that you keep breathing through this. Do not hold your breath. I have the tendency to close my eyes during this, which is totally fine if you do that. It's just very calming. So if you feel the need to close your eyes, please go do that. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do the same thing, opposite side. Good. Let's do a couple more times. Good. So now I want you to go ahead and drop your right ear to your to your shoulder, not your elbow. Go ahead and drop it. Then go ahead and bring your right hand up. Bring it across your other ear and gently stretch your neck a little bit more. Good. Let's hold that for a couple seconds. And now let's do the same thing, opposite side. Drop your ear to your shoulder. Bring your hand up to the other side and give it just a little bit more of a stretch. Let's hold it for a couple more seconds. Good. All right. So now we're going to do a nice side body stretch. So I want you to go ahead and lift up your right arm and then rotate your core and then turn to your right side. We're going to hold it a couple seconds. Then back to the center. Same thing on the other side. So I want you to make sure that you are keeping a nice upright posture. Don't slouch as you're doing this. You want to keep a nice upright posture, okay? We want to get a really good side body stretch, and we have to make sure that we have the right form. Good. Be sure you are not holding your breath as we do this. I want you to take some good breaths. Breathe in and exhale. Good. Keep breathing through it. We have a tendency to hold our breath sometimes when things are a little challenging to us, or we're trying to concentrate. Sometimes we hold our breath, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep breathing. Good. Let's do that a couple more times on each side. You should feel a really good side body stretch during this. So through your chest, through your back, through your obliques, you should feel that open up as you go. Good. One more time on each side. Good. And let's do the left one last time. Good. So now I want you to go ahead and we're getting in a quad position, or all fours. So make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under hips. I want you to bring your right hand forward in front of you. And as you do that, you're going to drop your bottom to your heels, then come back up, and then you're going to thread the needle. So thread it through the left arm, then come back. Good. So now we're going to go to the front, come up, then thread the needle and back up. Good. Let's do that a few times. Forward in front of you and thread the needle. Good. Slide your arm in front and thread the needle. Make sure you are breathing through these as well. I don't want you holding your breath while we're doing any of these. Nice gentle breaths. Good. Let's do a couple more times on this side, and then we're going to show the other side some love. Good. One more time. Good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the left arm. So bring it in front of you as you drop your heels or drop your bottom to your heels. Then come up. Then thread the needle. And back. Good. Let's do that a few times. Good. I do not want you rushing through this. I want you to take your time as we do this. I really want you to feel the gentle stretch. Good. Let's do it a couple more times on each side. Nice. All right. So now I want you to come to a kneeling position, and I want you to go ahead and bring your right leg up like we're doing a lunge. Bring both arms in front of you. We're going to do rotating T stretches, but in a lunge position. So you're going to open your right arm like this as you rotate, then come back to the center. I want you to switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Switch legs. Good. As you switch legs, really keep that core tight to help you keep your balance, all right? Arms in front of you. Rotate to the side. Let's hold it for a couple seconds. Come back, then go ahead and switch legs. Same thing, other side, arms in front. Really open up, get a nice stretch. Come back to the center and switch. Good. Let's keep going. A few more times on each side. So this is a really good side body stretch, but we're incorporating the hips a little bit more into this one. That's why we're in this lunge position. Make sure you keep that posture nice and tight. One way to do that is make sure that you're activating those inner core muscles. Good. Let's do a couple more times on each side. Good. Let's go ahead and switch. Good. One more time on each side. Good. Good. Now I want you to stay in this position, and we're just going to do some rocking lunges. So we're going to go forward and pull back. Forward and pull back. All right, I'm going to bring my leg out just a little bit more. Forward and pull back. Good. We're getting some nice hip mobility here. Forward and pull back. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're in that nice upright posture. No slouching. Forward and back. Good. Let's do a couple more times and then we'll switch to the other leg. Good. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Same thing on the other side. So bring the right foot up. We're gonna go forward and back. Good. If you are doing this and you are pregnant, you can lean over something like a stability ball or a chair to help you keep your balance a little bit more. I know when you have that growing belly that it causes you to go forward and lose your balance. So if you are pregnant and doing these, it's completely safe, but if you need a little bit more stability, grab onto something, like I said, like a ball or a chair will be helpful for you. Good, let's do a couple more. Good. All right, so we're gonna do another stretch in this lunge position, and I'm gonna turn to the front so you can get a better angle. So I want you to go ahead and bring the right foot up and then bring your arms up, grab your left wrist with your right hand. You're gonna stretch over to the side. Let's hold that for a few seconds. Good, all right, and then we're gonna switch sides, same thing on the other side. Bring your arms up, grab your right wrist with your left hand, and stretch on over. You should feel a really nice side body stretch. Good, same thing, let's do it a couple more times on each side. Bring it up, stretch on over. Good, let's switch sides, same thing. Arms up. Good, one more time on each side. Let's get a nice good stretch during this mobility exercise. Good, one more on our left side. Great, all right, so now I want you to go ahead and have a seat again, and I want you to bring both legs in front of you like this, knees slightly bent, okay? And we're doing some hip mobility. It's called internal and external rotation. So what I want you to do is you're gonna drop one knee and bring it back. Leave the other leg still. I only want you to do one leg at a time. So bring it in and back. So in and back. Good. Let's do that a few times. These are completely safe to do in pregnancy as well. So if you are pregnant and going along, this is totally fine to do. I actually find that a lot of my pregnant clients love this exercise a lot because, as you know, you have some tight hips during pregnancy. So this is a really great exercise during that time. Good, let's do the same thing on the other side. In and out. Good, drop the knee. Remember to keep the other leg still as you're doing this. Don't do both at the same time, okay? We're just doing one at a time. Good, drop it in and back out. Good. In and back out. Let's do a couple more times on each side, or on this leg, not on each side. Good, one more time and back. All right, great. So now I want you to go ahead and get in a cross leg position, and I want you to go ahead and drop down on your right elbow and stretch over to the side. This is one of my favorite stretches to do during pregnancy and postpartum. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, our side body, and our neck. So this is a really great stretch during this time. Good, let's go back to the other side. Good. All right, I hope you enjoyed this stretch and release workout, or the stretch and release routine. Stretching during this time is so important. So thank you so much for showing up, and I hope you join again soon.